Well, it's time to get our athletic morning sports report. Let's take a look at the coin toss.
For the third time in the last 4 years, Alabama and Clemson were battling for college football's national championship last night. Nick Saban looking for his 7th national title. The Tide looking for back-to-back championships, but it was Clemson who would set the tone early in this one. With the defense, A.J. Terrell would step in front of this pass and take it back 44 yards for a pick six, and it was a 7-0 Tiger lead. But Alabama's Tua Tagovailoa would redeem himself. He would hit Jerry Jeudy with this 62-yard touchdown strike, and this would tie the game up at 7. It was 16-14 tied in the second quarter when Clemson's Travis Etienne would punch it in. That would put Clemson back on top, 21-16. And then later in that quarter, Etienne again with a shovel pass. He makes it 28-16 from 5 yards out. It was 31-16 Tigers at halftime. Third quarter, more Clemson. Trevor Lawrence hits Justin Ross. Then Ross turns and burns 74 yards for a touchdown. 37-16 Tigers, and Clemson owned a 44-16 fourth quarter lead. Kansas City Chiefs will host an unwelcome guest for the AFC Divisional Playoff. The Indianapolis Colts will take on the Chiefs after they upset the Houston Texans on Saturday 21-7. It'll be the 5th time that the Colts and Chiefs have met in the playoffs, and Kansas City is still waiting for its first win. But this is a new season and a new team. Chiefs have set all kinds of offensive records behind quarterback Patrick Mahomes. The Colts shut down the Texans and say they are ready for the Pat attack.
We know we have an elite quarterback, and we can throw it for 400 and win when we have to. But what we talked about is the margin for error in playoff football when you try to do it that way is very thin. It's very thin margin of error. But when you can win like this, when you can win running the football and stopping it, that's just everything.
That's December football into January, and that's what we got to try to do. We pass it when we have to, but we're going to try to dominate the run game and try to dominate the line of scrimmage. That's the kind of football you have to play now.
I'm Dan Lucy with your Ozarks FOX Sports.
Hey, we've got time to talk about the Chiefs. We got days to talk about the Chiefs. That Clemson-Alabama game ended with that same score, 44-16. Clemson is the champion for the 2nd time in 3 years, but that was a drubbing that happened right there. Alabama has not lost that badly in a game since 2003. That's it's 2019, right? Not 18.
Yes.
So wait, isn't Alabama supposed to be like the best?
Right, and that's just testament to how good Clemson has been over these last few years.
Is Clemson known for, and Clemson is known for being good then?
Over like the last 5 years, they've really risen up and been all right. And I lived in South Carolina. I got to cover these guys and see some cool games.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and I knew some of those players out there just from working with them and doing all that.
Awesome.
So I'm really happy for them because luckily I know they're all nice guys. They're not cocky or anything else like that. So
that makes them more likable.
Really cool to see.
Absolutely.
So go Tigers, right?
I know Clemson tried to recruit me in high school, and I just did not.
But
I wasn't feeling it.
Back then they weren't that great.
You weren't feeling it? Is that right, Jerry?
Yeah, Texas A&M was really hounding me also, but you know,
you've been studying up on your sports lately, haven't you?
I'm just listing any team I think I know.
There's a lot of universities, buddy. Like every state has a lot, so
that's right.
So you got a chance.
I can totally see you as a football player.
MSU all the way.
There you go.
Think you can do that?
Thanks, Joe. We appreciate it. All right.